Hello everybody again and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike. Cameo should be joining us here in a little bit. He's on a drop-off somewhere in the People's Republic of somewhere. So we got a good show planned for you today. I've got a damn good show planned for you today. Looks like from last night's show, it's funny, I wanted to share with you guys, get your comments in the comments section. One girl was posting about the immunotherapy stock that we covered last night. She's all, he just read from the website and he didn't tell us, put any value. Well, actually, if you listen to the freaking show, I did give value. And we have to read from the website because we have to learn about, some people don't know about the company, and it just is what it is. So if you don't like it, feel free to watch a show never again, okay? So guys, on the opening of the market, we got a plug here from Yahoo Finance. It's not looking good. It was negative 277 as of this recording. They are saying that retail sales are a disappointment. Although Walmart and some of your others got some stimulus money spending, they're a little nervous, and I'd be nervous too. The pandemic is making people a little nervous, and yeah, we should see some of that, especially with from Cameo's end, which he would know, the freaking money machine just going beep, printing all the time. And then you also have a quote from Yahoo Finance, John Adams. He says, well, just to get more clarity, we'll have to check around the fall. So don't worry, guys. Everything's going to be okay. We'll just get back to you and circle back around the fall. And we'll let you know if we get more clarity and everything like that. So good morning, everybody. I got some good drink here. It's actually Turbo Force. Stuff's good. Check it out. It's non-carbonated too. It'll give you your morning. It's like almost having your morning Joe without the Joe. So, yeah. Another take we got here. This one's from Vanguard Fund Financial. They said that the beta to unexpected inflation is around 1. It means that it will rise. The inflation will rise around 1 and produce a 1% rise in tips. Now, guys, what is tips? Do you guys know what tips are? Most of you do, some of you don't. So we're just going to introduce you to that. That's the Treasury bond that expected to inflation gauge to protect investors from decline in the purchasing power. So basically, what they're saying is they'll get back to you next fall, and don't worry about it. And we got your back. So that's the news of the day. I know that was depressing, so we'll get rid of that, and then we are going to go right into the stocks and get right to it. Okay, guys, the first stock we have is RMO. Last tick was $4.75, 76 cents and a half, basically. It's currently down a little bit, not surprising, just because of with the feeble news, but these things come around, so let's all not get Debbie Downer Day or anything like that. We're just going to keep on chugging through it, and we're going to discuss the stocks because that's what we do. Romeo Power is an energy leader company delivering large-scale electrification solutions for the complex commercial applications. It operates through Romeo Power North America and joint venture supports. The Romeo Power North America business segments designs are manufacture battery modules, battery packs, battery management system, and technology for customers in North America. The joint venture support business segment provides engineering services for BorgWarner, currently headquartered in Vernon, California. Okay, guys, going to the website. Well, it looks pretty good because you have a stock that is above the dollar line, obviously. So we're not going to see too many as far as cut, paste together sites, things like that. But their first product, with this, guys, I'll try to give as much value as I can on these companies, but I'm not a paid promoter, so I'm going to tell you to make your own decision. And if some of you out there don't like it, that I am, as far as that, I'm not going to gloss over everything and make it all wonderful and rosy and peachy and say buy. I'm never going to do that, okay? I'm going to say you find your buy point all the time, because am I going to tell you it's a good deal? You got to find out when the deal is. But anyway, going into the product, Hermes module is one of the first products. It's an ideal electrification solution for the commercial vehicle industry. Hermes is a modular block consisting of lithium-ion in 21700 format, are connected in a series and parallel to achieve the desired voltage and energy power capability and high packaging efficiency, high energy density structural integrated cooling system that makes the ideal battery system for automotive powertrain applications. It features the design with the 1700 cell format, high packaging efficiency, designed according SAE, SAEJ, and the UN 38.3 requirements, scalable and configuration design. Since this is the way that the regime is going with Q-Card and all them, the regime running everything, I'm going to say yes, there is value in this stock, because yes, it is the future, and I'm sure with the developments over in Afghanistan, you're going to get access more to China. Is going to probably be in there, in other countries mining like crazy now with the minerals. Like they've already been there doing before, but I'm sure it's going to up. This is my take, and you guys could say it's a hot take, but the mining's going to increase there, and they're probably going to cut a deal with the Taliban, and so that will help as far as to get more supply to the market and things like that, because it's probably going to go ape there as far as that. So that's just something as far as that. You're going to get more material, more production, things like that. They also have an automated cell balancing to maximize the usable capacity. Isolated communication between the stack of modules is a central control device. It's structurally integrated for the cooling system with superior thermal performance. They have 208 watts of energy density, 60% charge capacity, less than 30 minutes. You also have 10 kW of total energy capacity. You can download the data sheet, check it out, and see what you think on that product. Okay, guys, on the next product, they have the Iron BEV family pack. So it says powering the world's largest commercial vehicles with the first BEV pack family. Iron BEV Pack Family. Romeo Power Properties Family Pack exhibits the flexibility and capacity of the power range commercial vehicles spanning from Class 3 delivery vehicles with the large long haul of Class 8 vehicles. This sets the BEV Pack family apart. What sets this apart? Modular design for the 2017 cell format, high packaging efficiency, designed according to SAE, cell voltage temperature monitoring through an inbuilt battery monitoring device, automated cell balancing to maximize the usable capacity, isolated communication between stack and module and device control modules, structural integrity cooling system, and superior thermal cooling performance. So that's the Class 3 or 4. So I would assume, as you've seen in some of your big companies like FedEx and UPS, things like that, you've already seen a change like this. As this technology gets better, because guys, let's be honest with ourselves, and I'm not trying to carry the cooler for, I'm not that type of person as far as for, I want clean air, okay? That's just, I know you guys do too, but if these companies, they're going to keep on changing their vehicles around, just because I know from experience from some of these companies, they blow out a lot of nasty air, and it's disgusting and dirty. And some of the vehicles from previous haven't worked like they were before. So as these guys get more efficient, it's just going to keep on getting better. Especially if we can get some of our other vehicles and things like that, the ones that are just blowing out lots of nasty air. And I don't want to see a troll come on here that says, well, I love gas and diesel. People, I like them too, but we're just talking about the stock, and I'm just saying that, if we can get some of these companies that are that are polluters, that are blowing it up out there and making the air nasty, let's help. Will the other people follow as far as other countries? Countries to be named later? Probably not. But if we get on it, we're good. But we also have to look at national security issues as well. And if it's not working out, then it's not working out. We can't put all of our eggs in one basket. So that's just my take. Call it a hot take, whatever. I'm just giving my opinion. Designed for safety. Cell fault tolerance. Through the robust cell validation, safety testing, RMO Power selects optimal cells. Incorporated design features to mitigate thermal propagation. Functions for safety algorithms, rapid detect faults, and remain safe operations during the battery. Overall systems mostly important for the users. Redundant hardware and software measurements. Sensing. The accurate monitoring device at the cell level produces a large pack constantly measuring voltage, temperature, and current safe operation. You can actually, in both products, you can put your name, address, phone number, the title, because they're obviously looking for fleet people to get your vehicle on this. Obviously, which with gas prices and everything, they don't want you to drive, so that's why the prices are higher, and they're trying to wean you off foreign oil. If you think that's a conspiracy theory, it's not. So you can read through the lines and see what you think, but this is still a decent investment. It's just, where is your buy point? And I hope I provided for some of you, because like I said, I don't carry the cooler for any stock, but I will say I hope I provided you value without trying to... didn't we have that conversation last night? Actually, we did. We talked about how we're not homers of stock, and of course, someone had to come along and was like, you didn't put any value. Well, sorry, I didn't go to the alphabet medias and project what vomit they're projecting and everything like that, as far as to give you happy talk. I'm going to give you straight talk, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion, and so is Camille. But that's the end of that one. We're going to go to the Mockingbirds, because you guys like that. We'll cover what the Mockingbirds are saying about that, and then we'll move on to the next one. Hopefully, Market Club will have a pump and dump. I don't see this. It's trending, but it's not being promoted as far as that I can see. But we'll go to Market Club and check out. They do have memberships there, and I'm not promoting them. I don't get paid on their memberships. Some of their stocks will make you money as far as if you want to short. You could buy their paid membership and their reading. And this isn't a plug for them. This is just state the obvious kind of stuff. I don't have their thing. I just have, you could join their email list for free if you want. But let's go to the next one as far as the alphabets, and we'll see what the not the real traders, but we'll see what the alphabets are saying. Okay, guys, going on the alphabets now. The cuckoo boxes will criticize me for what I'm about to say, but this is what alphabet media does all the time. Looks like Motley Fool says, why do shares of RMO Power, Standard Lithium, and Microvast holdings plunge today? With the latest economic data from China falling short of estimates of shares of metals and mining companies, including lithium stocks, getting hit hard on Monday, here's why some of the stocks failed. Standard Lithium, Microvast holdings. So what? The data from the National Bureau of China showed that the country's output grew by 6.4% versus 8.3% in June. The industry is projected a higher growth and anticipated demand for manufacturing China's economy returning to the pre-pandemic levels. Don't kid yourself. The alphabets will write this kind of crap all the time to dissuade you to sell, okay? So their people can go in and buy at the cheap and get the cheap shares, okay? That's the game. And that's the stuff that the Army of Apes has been talking about as far as that goes. So they're trying to down you so you will sell to give them the cheap stuff. So that's why we expose you to these guys and let you know. Don't take everything what they say with a grain of salt. You need to look at the biggest picture. The biggest picture right now is Afghanistan, because you know who's going to go in there and start mining. Yep, you got it. China is going to go in. They're already mining already, but it's going to be increased, and they're going to cut a deal. I can totally tell you, they're going to, that's just my opinion, they're going to cut a deal, or if they already haven't cut a deal, they're going to be in there and mining and everything like that. So don't let the alphabets fool you. They're as far as they're letting their buddies know, go grabbing the cheap, because that's what they do. They try to write these articles to trick you. So you need to go in there and do all of your research. Don't always go by what these guys say. Just because they put out a crappy plug, the crappy plug from them is actually the advantage, because you can go back in on the cheap and buy. So you know, with this, just do your own research. That's all I'm saying. We're going to get to more on the alphabets here in a second. Okay, guys, going on to Yahoo Finance. They just said that looks like RMO entered into a large long-term supply of agreement with lithium batteries with the Tier 1 battery cell and materials manufacturer. Progressed negotiations to validate a supply of secure long-term cell commitments and additional potential for partners, including future U.S. sourcing. Well, yeah, gee, that's going to happen, of course. And that's not being facetious. It's just the way the regime's going, calling as I see it. Surpassed 750 miles of RMO power modules and battery packs for being listed on the road. Advanced evaluation for key supplies, capacity to achieve rate volume economics. Implemented key leadership changes to strengthen the management team. Named Susan Brennan, a president and chief executive, a veteran of high volume complex manufacturing, that, you know, whatever. So you have your key people there. They generated revenues of $926,000 for the second quarter of 2021. Cash equivalents to investments, June 30th, 2021, 267.7. Looking at should you buy RMO Power stock Tuesday morning? This is Investor Observer. We'll go see what they're saying. Looks like they said at the close, pre-market tends to be more volatile due to significantly low volume investors can only trade between. RMO has a poor overall score of 23, which means better than, see, they're mocking that. So I would say on this one so far, before we go to Stockwits, they're actually downplaying it, which might be a good thing. It might be a good way to get in on the cheap shares if they decide to crash it, like what they do to try to scare everybody. So just find your entry point in this, and let's go to Stockwits and actually see what the real traders are saying and not the mockingbirds. Okay, guys, going on to Stockwits there. We got some mixed signals here as far as bullish and bearish, so we'll see what we got here. Mike 1997, guess retirement is overrated because I will not be heading in that direction for a while. Hopefully you didn't lose too much money there, Mike. Hopefully you know, you'll get hooked up there. RMO, what a shit show. So that's from Bear Hunter Ux. He's not happy today. RMO, message volume is up big today. Buy RMO Power common stock unsolicited special commission rate. Oh, this guy's he's a bare naked stock trader, is pumping, right? RMO, the fools complaining about the 900K revenue. They're pre-revenue company. You're buying now when they ramp up queues and the 8 billion market cap and have no revenue for 4 years. RMO will have revenue. Vic actually has a decent point here. See, the mockingbirds, like I told you, are telling you to dump. They know what's coming as far as the mining with China, things like that, and they're trying to hook up their friends with some cheap shares. So actually, Vic's got a decent point here. RMO granted me 1,000 pieces. Wall Street buy says rebound imminent by the fear. Exactly what I'm saying. See, Wall Street Boyle, he's a fire breather. I've seen him on here before. You know, and he's just saying buy on the fear, and he's exactly right. Because guys, these guys on the news, they will carry the cooler for the people that pay them. They're paid promoters. Even all your shills on TV. Don't listen to this crap. That's how the Army of Apes got created. You need to look through the noise and focus on the signal. That's how you guys are going to become better traders there, as far as that. You need to take all information in encompassing. Is there a right news organization? Absolutely not. Are you guys going to go, you guys are going to go through and you're going to cover through the alphabets, and then you're going to find other alternative sources, and you're going to read before you make a trade. So, looks like RMO, if you bought 10, now it's time to average down. Don't wait for intraday cut, but it's no surprise it goes down with 900K revenue. Yes, because this is what they like to do all the time. RMO, thank you, paid bears, gonna make me rich. Exactly my point. That's what I've been saying this whole time, is that, you know, you get sucked into the news, and that's how they hook their people up. And don't be a sucker by the news all the time. Use the news to the advantage so you can buy on the cheap. Looks like Pennyland coming. Wow. this is, I'm not even going to say what he said. He's pretty pissed off. RMO going to $1 and $2. Hey, if it goes to $1 or $2, you know, we can have a cheap party and then rebound when China starts mining all the precious metals pretty much everywhere, because everybody else has decided to apparently give up. I'm not saying that that's a good thing. I'm just saying that, you know, state of affairs and everything like that. I don't carry the cooler for them or nothing. I'm just saying that it is what it is, and if you can get this on the cheap fly, do what you got to do. So that's the end of that one. We're going to go to the next one, and maybe we'll see if we can find some promotions or something else trending. Okay, guys, the next stock we're going to talk about, we have to cover it because it's popping again. We covered it last week, but hey, we're going to do another one on it. You can go back to last week's show. We're just going to gloss through this thing pretty quick, just for some of the new people here. We're adding new people here all the time. It looks like we got NAOV. NAOV. Looks like we had a little bit of a change. It's a little volatile, which is good. A little volatility is always good. At least it's in the green today, right? NanoVibronics Incorporated. Last tick is between 385 and it's going between 385 and 350 and a half. What they do, and this is very interesting because, like I said, anything that has to do with biological or any type of scientific or any type of sort of biopharmaceutical type companies, medical, things like that, those are probably going to be your safer bets right now as far as avoiding the storm, we'll call it. We'll just say the storm. NanoVibronics engages in the development of non-invasive biological response activated devices. It targets healing and pain therapy and can be administered at home, which is huge, without the assistance of medical professionals. The firm products include Wound Shield, Pain Shield, and Euro Shield. They operate through the geographical segments United States, Israel, United Kingdom, Europe, India. They're headquartered in Elmsford, New York. Going on to the website. Well, looks pretty good because it's 3 and change. Ultrasonic therapy devices, therapeutic waves in motion. They develop innovative ultrasound therapy devices for therapeutic ultrasound technology. The products employ small disposable transducers and transmit low frequency and low intensive energy. They help eliminate pain and repair tissue regeneration. And let me tell you something about this, guys. I've actually used some of this for, like, when you go to the dentist office and they do like major surgery on your teeth, because I had some root canals, and one of the ladies actually put some products similar to this, but it was a few years ago, so it's older technology. The freaking crap works. So if they could bring that to you at home and do that and do some kind of product like that, that is freaking huge, and it'll save you money. So you don't have, because let me tell you something, when they bring that stuff out on you, high bills. Sorry, you gotta get me some more Turbo Force, man. That stuff's so good. Non-carbonated. I might actually send you guys out sometime. That's for free, not cost. So I'm not gonna paid promote that or nothing like that. But I might give that away free for some people. So you could try it yourself, see what you think. Due to the effectiveness, size, and ease, these products help promote patient independence and cost-effective home-based care. For more information, contact them on the website. So it looks like it says FDA clears a path for patent access to Euro device for the duration of the pandemic. Pain Shield is targeted therapeutic ultrasound that uniquely generates and delivers localized, low-frequency, low-intensity therapeutic ultrasound through self-adhering patch that could be in the treated areas. Effective pain relief therapy, potential alternative to surgery and medications, and helps. Guys, it's freaking huge, and it's a no-brainer. Like I said, I'm covering it again just because I want to let people that are new here, just in case they can't go back and see the other video, they can go back. They also have Wound Shield. The patch-based ultrasound device is intended to facilitate expedited tissue regeneration and wound healing by the increased local capillary perfusion and tissue oxygenation. It accelerates the healing of chronic and acute wounds. It improves local blood circulation. It increases fibroblast migration and epithelial regeneration. EuroShield is a device that dramatically reduces bacterial colonization of urinary catheters, reducing the risk of catheter-associated urinary tract infections. Oh, that sounds so painful. And if they're in on that, guys, the technology here is huge. The stock is at 385. It is, or sorry, what are we at now here? Let me just see. Lowered a little bit there. Let me get back there. You're at 391 right now, so this thing's going to crest 4 just because it's that volatile. I could be wrong at the tick there, but there could also be a little bit of you could make a few dollar-rooskies if you're going to short as well. Not my game, but it's some people's game. But with this, yeah, it's not going to be here for much longer. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm going to call my shot. Call it as I see it. New news and events for these guys, press releases. Let's see here. You got yesterday, they had their second quarter financial results, and they announced a plan to expand the product portfolio with the introduction of pain shield relief for over-the-counter use and plans for the future product launch. They received the registration of approval for pain shield from TGA Australia. That was on Wednesday the 11th, which we discussed previously. So if you went to that video, you made money. If you listened to that one before, you made coin. So August 5th, they warned you. They said they applied for their CMS reimbursement code for Ultra Euro Shield and Pain Shield Plus. So we're not going to cover the alphabets because they have their plugs right here. We're going to go to Stockwits. We only glossed over this because we have another video. We just wanted to bring it up because it's one of the hot popping stocks. So if you want to short or if you want to hold, if you want to do whatever you want to do, buy on the red whenever it goes down, this is a company you want to invest in the future. You want to look at to invest in the future. It is one of the more safer stocks to do. All of these biopharmaceutical stocks are going to be your good long-term ones because they're not going to be remaining this cheap. And you heard it here first. Okay, guys, going on to Stockwits. Well, volatile. We've got Jessica saying, NAV won't stop buying until I see the squeeze. That's from Jessica. Luke Moonwalker says, all hands on deck. Get ready to welcome $5 once we can break $4. Yeah, that's not that far of a reach. She's going to break $4 again. Yeah, I could see that coming a mile away. This thing's volatile as hell. It's just a matter of time. What an awesome few days. Hopefully re-enter around 345. Short is scared. NOV, it's suicide to short this stock as institutional money is moving in, just suicide. So that was Desperado 1. He was giving his take on that. If you're new to the show, we read the comments of what the real traders are saying. Even if the shares are offended, we can squeeze the blank out of it and the shorts will be on a long-term value play. You know, I could say the word, but I'm not going to just because it takes longer for them to analyze the video. So we're not going to do it. Grab some shares of NAOV early pre-market. Go Apes. Yes, go Apes is exactly. Jessica said it's on fire. NAOV, the normies know it's time to go. If shares are not issued at $5, $6 price forthcoming. NAOV don't stop. NAOV come on to Trendy Town. NAOV is not trying to kill momentum. This is strong, but I presented it at 217, so you're not long. You made it as well this far. I represent you. The other ones, actually Box L, I remember that one a long time ago. Good luck, bulls. Hold the line and set yourself for the next play. It took a short-term position. Best plays today, you may have my alerts, yada yada. Break for $4 and game on track. Okay, so you have your takes of what they're saying. Just be careful out there and do your research. And if you're going to short, you know the game. If you're going to buy on the cheap, you know your game. Great stock, I think. I still think it's a good long-term hold. It just matters what your entry point is. But it was good covering it again. Okay, guys, the next stock we have is TWOH. TWOH. Two Hands Corporation. No, not Happy Hands Corporation, but Two Hands Corporation. Last tick was 0.0038. It is currently being promoted, as was the last one, so be careful. Going through this one, Two Hands engages in developing of brand strategies. It offers applications that provide dashboard, calendar, schedule, expenses, messages, journals, information center, photos, timeline, and actual timeline features. It is headquartered in Toronto, Canada, so just for an FYI. Going on to the website, well, it looks pretty decent considering for what they have. Artwork looks good and everything like that. It says, whatever it is that food and that brings back these memories, make it. TWOH. They have the corporate executive chef, brings over 18 years of experience of hospitality and diverse culinary experience to Go-Kart City, as well as international experience, having worked for both the Netherlands and Italy. You got Paisano in the group. Let's see, what else we got here? Find your happiness and leave the grocery carts to us. Okay, they said invest in your relationship with food. We have all the tendency to put it first. We're doing so sometimes to neglect the relationships for themselves. Let me be your advocate and show you a little kinder, gentler way to have the most important person in your life. Learn more. You download the investor presentation with the key partners in Toronto, key activities, procurement, logistics, distribution, and pricing, customer data processing, payment processing, marketing, and campaign digital products, presence, logistical network, inventory, partnerships, alliances, and dedicated employees. You can look up their public filing, share prices, and they also have a video, and they have their quarterly reports. Go-Kart, Deliver, the online delivery marketplace that launched last summer, delivering high, fresh quality produce, meats, pantry items. Hey, if there's going to be any other competitors to, some of your big people, I'm all for it. I'm all for it mixing around, and we need to diversify into all different companies and not just buy from one monopoly. So monopolies to be named later. But with this, they have the bakery pantry, gluten-free, organic items through Southern Ontario. Their online high-quality products come with a long-term partnership and local international suppliers. Fresh home to grocery originals, the past, present, future. Visit it. A brick-and-mortar retail experience was recently launched in Ontario, fully equipped with deli cold storage, Stone Cold Steve Austin, but Stone pizza oven, as well as offered a wide variety of fresh specialty meals curated by the corporate executive chef Grace Diafede. You think would get that from that, but it looks like family heritage. But yeah, anyway, Curo, the love of food. Supply It, the food import distribution brand that operates a wide range of channels, including food service, retail chains, hotel, restaurants, core range of Italian themed oils, pasta, sauces, to dry packed goods, to wines, coffees, and desserts. Guys, this could be huge. I'm not saying to buy today because it is being promoted, but it is up and coming, and it's something to look at. We just got to look at the analytics and what the real traders are saying and things like that. They hand select all their products. It separates them from the bad ones. Good to know. It looks like they have all the executives' experience. Not going to go into that. Okay, guys, so since this is on a promotion list, you do have all the shorters partying because they made some money right now, but that's not to say it's just find your buy point as far as this goes. TWH, this is LPSM, is a gold mine in the making, increased revenue. Joy, food and meal market delivery in Canada. Yeah, because considering the conditions in Canada as far as lockdowns and things like that, food delivery will be more popular as far as that. If there's another company that's in the mix, it's just going to get more popular. TWOH, let's crack HOD. Once the China slow Joe administration inflation crashes the big boards, money will flow into the OTC again, definitely. Two hands LFG. That's not a hot take right there, and that's from It's Only Moolah. He said that, so he's kind of got the similar takes in that. Looks like Gary writes, pump up the jam, pump it up. Yeah, it's that, but if you can get in on the cheap shares on this might not be a best buy, so bookmark this video as far as for this stock, because this one could have a turnaround, say, maybe in the fall, could be where you could possibly crest $1. I don't know. It just depends. TWH, did you ever see getting above $1, or is it just not realistic possibility even though the expected revenues? It seems like the OTC market is taking profits quickly and you could have a chance. However, this stock doesn't seem as scammy as a pump and dump. We'll have to see mixed results and see what they got and more information there. If you get it on the red, kind of like some of your other ones where you bought on the cheap, if you have some money to scramble around, it's not that bad of a reach there. TWOH, it's literally a gold mine. Between this and MJWL, I think I found two of the best long-term OTC holds. This isn't caught up to the potential yet, and we could see 250 to 500% rally to where I truly believe it's worth it. TWOH, I see people loading up and holding on level 2. You can't go wrong with any of these. I love the organic climb. How long before this gets to 1 cent? Well, that's what time would tell, see where we are at. But as far as what I see a lot of pumpers in this and a lot of dumpers. But I also see there's a possibility of long-term in this if you can get in at the right price. I'm not saying this is not a good buy. I'm saying with the conditions, what they have in Canada, this could all of a sudden boost up more. With the type of product, just find your buy point. This type of market. It is what it is as far as risk. And if you want to throw some revenue that way, or sorry, your profits, throw it that way. Just buy smart and not buy obviously when it's pump up the jam. So I have nothing but good things to say so far, but just do more research into the company before you drop the dineros. And it looks like Cameo didn't make the show, but that's okay. He's busy doing his thing. He's doing his deals. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, because now we're doing the early show. Don't make it a dog show. And good night now!